I, when I was younger, man, I hated listening to people, and I still do. One of the main differences between me now and then is that I'll end an argument and that I'll say, I don't know, or you're right. I don't keep it going. I'm no perfect being at all. A lot of the people you think you don't like are saying the truest things. Look around your life right now. You like people, maybe, or I did, that never tell you you're fucking up. You're not doing it. A lot of these authorities you see, I'm not going to play the violin. They're just like ex-military. They're good people. They're trying to do good. If you got hurt, they'd stitch you up. There's bad ones. But, I had no peer pressure. I had no excuse to go away. There's what's called situational evil. That's like when you're in a mob rules mentality. Then there's dispositional. That's like a serial killer or some guy who does something random like I did. I barely learned how to read and write, and the reason I did is that I kept getting put in these special classes called resource specialists. And they'd be like, come on, man. Do these little assignments, learn. I have no peers that went as far down the road as I did. They didn't encourage it. My mom, I've said before, my mom, grandparents, they're pretty good people. Had some secondary family that wasn't all that, but hell, they didn't go away to prison for life either, so they didn't deserve to. But it's not some moral beacon I'm being today. I'm just saying, if somebody tells you maybe you should get up and go to work or go to school, betting on crime to make a living's not a winning horse. I know a guy who's got 4 consecutive life sentences, 15 to life. He didn't do shit. I know people that were part of a crime, like driving or whatever. They're doing life. Believe you me, when I was in level 4, I wasn't whining about my 15 to life around these people that had 500 years in a day or triple life without and a day. I mean, yeah. I don't have a roadmap to anything. I do work my ass off. I humble myself. I learn all the time. I was working a job. It was 6 days, 72 hours, and this Nat kid that's not a supervisor, nothing. I outperformed him in weeks, and he'd been there a year. And after at the last day of a 72-hour, 6-day week, he says, hey, you got to go over there and sweep that. And I said, I didn't get all prison on it. I said, well, oh yeah? Who says? Calmly. Shit, I learned. Even though you're working 72 hours and, you're grossing like 10, 11 bucks, it's kind of handy to have $7.50 a week. My mom was all over me when I told her what I did. Because the next day after I told him, he went and snitched on me, and I was out of a job. You know, temp agency, it took me a week or two. But you learn. That argument shit. That's all it takes, a little animosity and that last step, man. You know,